That is a bizarre looking cloud. I've got a bit of a headache this morning too. So, rather interesting. Notice how all these cars are showing up, man. They're all timed for my walk. Look at that interesting cloud formation. Definitely a bomb drop. I'm seeing several of these over the Atlantic Ocean. Look at the bomb drops. These are not normal looking clouds. You get so used to seeing them, you just assume they're normal, but they're not. They're too high and heaping, and they're not really rain clouds. These are bomb drops. See that? It's been like this for like the past 2 or 3 years. These are some sort of Nukaki, Jesuit Nukaki. This one's really interesting. See that? That's not a normal cloud. That's a bomb. Aftermath of a bomb drop. They must think we're really stupid that we can't recognize that they're bombing us. Look at this. Bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb. No, that's a bomb drop. Look at that. See? How dumb you think we are, Loree McBride Jesuits. That is the northeastern sky over the Atlantic. Tell me that that's a normal looking cloud, folks, huh? 1 + 1 = 2. That's some sort of a weird Nukaki. That's another Jesuit bomb drop. My shield is keeping it from hitting Earth, but I get the after effects. Like I was really bloated and gassy last night. I think I farted every 5 minutes. But these germs cause a lot of bloating, abdominal bloating. Here we go. Let's panorama the sky. They did this over the Atlantic Ocean. Dropped a bunch of bombs. Look at that. I mean, they're so brazen and obvious, and they've been doing this for so long. This never gets reported on in mainstream news because Loree McBride and the George Soros Jesuits control mainstream news. But here's the evidence that they're dropping bombs. Those are the weirdest looking clouds I've ever seen. No scientific explanation for these unusual shapes except that they're bomb drops. This one even looks like a nuke drop here. If you actually got a picture of a nuclear bomb dropped, it looks just like these clouds. Especially this one here. I mean, come on. How dumb do you think we are? My. What an interesting looking cloud, or should I say a bomb? My. That has got to be something. It looks like it's looming over me. That's a cloud? Oh, duh. You must think I'm really dumb. That is not a cloud, folks. That is a bomb. Let's get another view. Look at that. That's a cloud. It looks like it's hitting from the ground up. Whoa, look at that, man. Look at that. Look at that bomb Loree McBride and George Soros dropped. And the Brent Spiner clone. Look at that bomb. And you tell me there's not a coup d'etat. They're trying to take me out. This is treason. Once again, evidence of bomb drops. These are not clouds, folks. You'd have to be a moron to think these were clouds. These are bombs over the Atlantic Ocean side. Here's the evidence. Yeah, that's a cloud. Yeah, that really looks like a cloud. Duh. They really think we're dumb. You know that? They brazenly leave the evidence behind of them bombing us. And I'm farting like a storm. It's from these clouds. And they just think we're going to ignore all this evidence and say that, and they're going to accuse us of being crazy. Here's the evidence, admitted in a court of law. It goes into a lot of cars. This place, Jesuits crawling everywhere. But look at this. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's a cloud. Yeah, that's a cloud. No, those are bombs. Those are nuclear bombs. The special type of Jesuit nuclear, they look like Jesuit Nukaki. These are bombs, folks. These aren't clouds. These are bombs. That looks just like a nuclear bomb. That is a nuclear Jesuit bomb. Like that is too. Well, they really think we're dumb, man. They do this to me all the time. They're so brazen. And here I am. I've been making a ton of videos showing their handiwork, and to say that this is a normal cloud foundation, I mean, why would a cloud look like this, huh? That's weird. It's not raining either, so don't give me that crap. And look at the shape of that. I can hear them right now. Well, if they're nuclear bombs, you should be dead. No, this is proof that I have a Gail shield. My Gail shield, they're getting really low to the earth, but they're not touching ground. So they're just really low. I'm not sure where the bombs are launched from, but my Gail shield is keeping them from hitting the ground. But I am suffering the after effects, like the germs in the bomb are being spread around, and I get a lot of gassiness, and they use brain control on you. The fact that they're able to drop these bombs and that we're not having mass casualties shows that my Gail shield does exist. Now this is interesting. This particular bomb drop looks like it was deliberately created to contaminate the environment. There's something dropping from it. It's like a spray coming out from the bottom. See that? I bet that might explain why I've had so much bloating and gassiness. I bet there are a bunch of germs in that. It's like the germ bomb is designed to spray what's below it, spray the people below. This is a form of biological chemical warfare, folks. Arrest these people. They're guilty of treason. They're guilty of war crimes. Arrest them. Arrest the people behind these bombs. My. This looks like it's looming. It's like I could reach out and touch it. I charge that Loree McBride, the Brent Spiner clone, George Soros, and all those who willingly and knowingly support them are guilty of treason on several counts. 1. Dropping of germ bombs daily on populations to exert brain control on populations to control them and to sicken and weaken those they cannot control. 2. Spreading of lies and propaganda to cause mass hysteria and anarchy in preparation for a coup to wrest me from power. 3. Writing law to negate conspiracy law in order to make null and void my edicts and legislation. 4. Removing the free speech rights of those who support me, like Alex Jones and Donald Trump, to silence them ahead of a false flag, which will be used to frame Donald Trump and those who support me with made-up crimes as an excuse to overthrow my government. 5. Extorting the mainstream media to spread lies to promote anarchy in preparation for my overthrow. 6. Attempting to overthrow my representative Donald Trump with made-up accusations of Russian election meddling to make illegal a perfectly legal election in order to install a puppet leader who will serve the interests of a foreign nation that is the enemy of the American people. 7. Cutting me off from my husband, the real Brent Spiner, in an attempt to financially bankrupt me and make me unable to function as the U.S. president. 8. Infiltrating our military forces with traitors who are loyal to Loree McBride and George Soros and attacking my allies like Vladimir Putin in order to have a divide and conquer strategy against us. 9. Infiltrating and taking over big tech like Google, Facebook, Twitter, etc., to cut off our communications with each other and isolate us from each other, to spread lies and propaganda against Trump and those who support me to make the coup go smoothly. For more about the new law I've written charging Loree McBride, the Brent Spiner clone, George Soros, and all their willing and knowing supporters with treason, read my law. Click on the link underneath this video.